Are you thinking of taking admission for PhD abroad? Do you want to do your internship abroad? Then today's video is going to be extremely important. I urge you to watch this till the end. Okay, I have some very exciting news for you, and I'm sure you are going to love it. Swiss government has opened applications for fellowships in their country. So if you are thinking of doing PhD, if you want a research opportunity, short term, if you want to do postdoc, then I have something very exciting for you today. If you are in love with this country, then I'm sure you are going to enjoy this thoroughly. So stay tuned till the end. And not just research. This government has also opened fellowships for arts, but since this channel is dedicated for research, I would be discussing those. The deadline is different for different countries. So for India, it is 10th November 2023. There are three kinds of fellowships that are launched: PhD scholarship, postdoc scholarships, as well as research fellowship. And I'm going to take you through everything of this. So let's move on to research fellowship first. If you are thinking of research, but you are not sure as to whether you should go in for PhD or you should not, you are not able to make that decision, but you just want little bit exposure so you can decide, okay? And you have completed your master's, then there is something called as research fellowship. So what is it? Like your regular fellowship, for 12 months, you'll be working in Switzerland and you will be working on one topic, okay? So it's valid for full-time research in Switzerland and 12 months maximum starting this September 2023, okay? And you will have to, the target group is highly qualified postgraduate researchers from academic fields. So if you have done masters and you are looking to pursue research for short term, then you might want to explore this. Also, those scholars who have never been to Switzerland, that is the target group, okay? So basically this fellowship is, Switzerland is a small part. So they want more and more collaborations to happen, so the exposure gets increased with respect to different facilities that are present in their countries. And this is the best time for us to take advantage of this particular opportunity. So what do you need? You need a master's degree or equivalent, which has been done before 31st July 2024. You should be born after 31st December 1988. And you need to have a research proposal ready and a mandatory letter from an academic host professor, including their short CV. So what you can do now is, if you have not shortlisted any professor under whom you'll be working, we still have time. This is just August, September, October. We have 3 full months to apply. So in that case, what you can do is start searching for institutions in Switzerland, try contacting supervisors over there and see if the interest area matches. Then get a letter from them that they are ready to guide you for this particular period. Okay, there is no need to panic. We have enough amount of time, and that is the reason I shot this video earlier, because it helps in proper preparation. So you will get a scholarship of monthly payment of CHF 1920. It's called Swiss francs, and it comes to around 1,81,000 rupees per month. And the scholarship covers living cost of one person. So how will you be selected? Your academic profile will be taken into consideration. If you have done any experience, work experience before for research, and your motivation letter. Also, what is the originality of the whole proposal? It should not be something that is very repetitive. You should have some good ideas that match with the research that is there in the host institution. And what is the quality and context of supervision? What kind of work will be done? That also will be taken into consideration. The next thing is PhD scholarships. Now, if you are thinking of taking admission for PhD abroad, then this is a good opportunity. So the objective is to enable selected applicants to undertake PhD at one of the 10 Swiss cantonal universities, the 2 Swiss Federal Institutes of Technology, or the Graduate Institute. So basically, if you have any inclination for a particular institute, then you can take admission over there. And the target group would be postgraduate students. So you need to have your master's, and this position is full-time. Okay, and primarily for scholars who have not already been to Switzerland. So if you have never got exposed to Switzerland, then this is the right opportunity for you. The eligibility is a master's degree or equivalent, and you need to have it before 31st of July 2024. Should be born after 31st of December 1988. You need to have a research proposal as previous, also a letter from the host institution that they are ready to accept you as a research scholar. The fellowship is given total for 36 months. So at a time, it would be 12 months. And then based on your progress, it will be extended to 36 months. So what kind of research profile you have, whether you have work experience or no. And even if you are a fresher, but your research proposal should reflect that you have done enough literature review in this, okay? So all that would be taken into consideration while selection, and you will get a monthly emolument of 1,81,000 rupees or 1920 Swiss francs. The next application is related to postdoc. So if you have finished PhD and many of you want to do your postdoc abroad for whatever reasons, you want the exposure, or sometimes institutes over here, it's mandatory that you do a postdoc abroad. So in such cases, you can apply for a postdoctoral fellowship. It's full-time application, and obviously it's primarily for scholars who have never been to Switzerland for research. So you need to have your PhD degree in place. So you should have achieved it after 31st of December 2020 and before 31st of July 2024. Your PhD degree certificate should be complete. Okay, so this is not just submission. The final award letter should be in your hand before this date. Then a research proposal with a time frame, mandatory letter from the host institution that they have accepted you, and the duration will be 12 months starting this September. Means the deadline for India is 10th November, but starting for our country, it would be starting in November. The selection procedure would be same as for others. Your motivation, your research inclination, if you have any previous experience, if you are a fresher, then what kind of literature review and what kind of proposal that you have prepared. That will all play a crucial role in this. Here you will get an emolument of Swiss francs 3,500. So it comes to 3,31,848 rupees per month. Okay, so this is sufficient to cover the living cost for one person. Now that you have seen all the fellowships and what are the criterias, how do you apply? So the first thing that you can do is go to the website. I'm leaving the screen recording over here. This is the official website for Swiss Government Excellence Fellowships or scholarships, and all the procedure is given here. Then secondly, if you're from India, I have already told the deadline, but the deadline is different for different countries. So look at this brochure for deadline and details. It's all there in this website, so you don't have to worry. I'm going to leave the link in the description. The next thing that you are going to do is check guidelines. What is the procedure for applying? What all documents are required? And you will download the application documents. So they have a whole folder which includes the format for your research proposal, for your biodata, for all the certificates possible. Everything is there in one place, so you don't have to go around worrying to different places for information. So just download that. I'm going to put a screen recording of the application documents over here. Prepare your application and submit it as per the guidelines before the deadline expires. Let me summarize it. So this is how you are going to go about the application procedure. I have spoken in detail about this. Rest of the details are there on the website. So just to summarize and recap, there are three things that this particular fellowship or scholarship offers. One called as research fellowship, where it's for 12 months and you are paid CHF 1920. Then you have your PhD scholarship that is for 36 months and the amount remains same. And then you have postdoctoral fellowship that is for 12 months and the emolument is 3,500 Swiss francs. So I hope all your doubts are cleared in this. I have always tried to get the latest news about what is happening in the research or different things that are happening. And mind you, these fellowships are open for arts students also, but I have not covered it because it is beyond the scope of this channel. So if you are somebody who is interested in that, then you might want to check the page as well. With that, it's a wrap. Till the next time.